So the first thing that we like to do is we have two campaigns. We typically have a cold campaign and we have a warm campaign. What we'll do is we'll have 3 total ad sets within that cold campaign specifically. We'll have broad, and by the way, just for technicality, broad generally means just a restriction of age and a restriction of like a geographic area. Other than that, we let it rip. Then we have what's called an interest stack, which as it kind of sounds, we just take a fuckload of different interests, demographic traits, behavior traits, whatever's available to us really, and we throw them all inside of one big old ad set, okay? Same thing, we'll do the geographic restriction and we'll do the age restriction if necessary as well. And then we do a lookalike stack. The lookalike stack would obviously presume that you are not in a special ad category where obviously that'd be restricted for you to use. If that was the case, then we would just do the 2 ad sets of the broad and the interest stack. Now also, I just want to point out in terms of efficiency, when I originally create this campaign, I will create the cold campaign, I will create one of those ad sets, and then I'll go and create all the ads within that ad set. That way I don't have to recreate the fucking ads so many times over, especially with how many ads we technically need nowadays. Once I get all those ads built out that we'll talk about here next, I then go back to the ad set level, I duplicate that broad ad set out twice, create my interest stack, create my lookalike stack, and I'll publish it from there just for efficiency. So anyway, long story short, the broad ad set, the interest stack ad set, and the lookalike ad set, they'll all have the same amount of ads. Usually we will launch with 25 to 30 unique ads. And again, they will all be the same. Those 25 to 30 unique ads are going to all be, when I say unique, they have completely unique ads inside of them, videos, images, etc., that have a difference in the message that they say. Gone are the days where you just do the things that are efficient for you, like,
oh, I'm just going to change the first 3 seconds of the hook and keep the same body on every single ad.
That doesn't fucking work right now from what we're seeing nearly as well as literally just having like 25 to 30 completely different reasons that somebody should buy or do whatever action you're trying to inspire them to do in the ads. Also, just for technical purposes, I'll also articulate this. Even though we're using individual ads, we still get the function to use dynamic copy. And so we'll have 5 headlines and we'll also have 5 pieces of body copy. No, we do not create 5 unique headlines and 5 different pieces of body copy per ad out of these 25 to 30. We'll use the same 5 headlines and the same 5 pieces of body copy that are written in a more generalized way across every single different ad. If you want to go above and beyond and you want to write individual copy for each individual ad, feel free. We don't, because here's the thing, and we'll talk about this more later. Generally about 1 to 3 of these ads will actually get distribution, okay? The other 22 to 28, 29 that you launch, they aren't going to get shit for distribution, okay? And again, we'll talk about that here more later. Okay, back to my point. The warm ad set, that's typically just what we call a warm audience stack. That warm audience stack, for clarity, is usually made up of like all the social interaction, as an example, like page engagement, visited the page, interacted with a button, whatever, all that kind of shit. Visited the profile. We'll create a big old stack of people just like that, and we'll throw it all together. Video views up to a certain threshold, websites, email, website visitors, email lists, exclude customers, whatever. And then we'll do the same 25 to 30 ads, the same 5 headlines, same 5 pieces of body copy, etc.